Hi everybody, I'm here today to kind of give you an update on what's been happening since the last time I made a video. So a few things that I wanted to share with you guys. So the last time I got on here, we talked about how I was given Imurin, so azothioprine, and I was upped in my dose. So instead of taking one pill, I was now taking one in the morning or in the daytime and then one in the evening, as well as the Plaquenil that I have to forever take. So the update on that is that the azothioprine actually didn't even start working until I want to say 3 weeks ago. So the doctor had said it can take up to a couple weeks to a total of 3 months for it to start working. And I think I hit my 3-month mark like 3 weeks ago, because my body finally was like, hello, okay, let's party, let's go back to normal. And I'm literally feeling pretty good with the medicine. So, but on top of that, I was actually a little proactive into trying to figure out how to make my body feel better. And so what I did was, my brother suggested his cupping therapy lady, which, you guys, I mean, I think for real that it's legit. Like, first of all, I was once told to try acupuncture medicine by my primary doctor like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, when they couldn't quite figure out what was going on. She was like, try acupuncture. And I was like, no, you're crazy. Like, something's wrong with my body. I need you to figure it out. And so I was kind of like, no, I'm not going to try, not real stuff. Guys, it's real stuff. So this cupping lady, like, every time I went to her, first of all, she was super far. She was like super far. So she's like 3 hours away from us, and then 3 hours to get there, do the cupping, and then 3 hours to get back. So the drive alone was too much for my body. My lower spine, my spine in general, my hips, my kidneys. So yeah, that I'm not sure if I'm going to keep going to that lady. So if you guys have anybody closer, I'm in the Bay Area. If you guys have anybody closer, then she was, I don't even remember where she was, like Fresno area, but further out, I don't even know. Far. She was far. So if you guys have anybody closer, feel free to let me know. We can definitely give it a try. But as far as this cupping goes and the things that's happening in my body, the pain, the inflammation, and the flares lessened since I started going to cupping. I saw her 3 times. The second time I saw her was all bad. So it wasn't her fault. It was just the type of cleansing that she did in my body sent a trigger crazy, I don't know what, to my body. So she actually put a cup around my thyroid, and I have a bad thyroid. I have Hashimoto's also. So she put a cupping around my thyroid. She did it on my temples because I was experiencing migraines. So she said, maybe to cleanse that area can help release some of the migraines, which it did. So every time I went to cupping, I'd end up with a headache or a migraine that would last that night. And then the next day I'd wake up headache free, which is a miracle, because my headaches would last 14 days. That was crazy. I haven't had a 14-day headache in months, which is amazing. But this one time that she did the second cupping, the second time I went to go see her for cupping, I did experience a flare. Again, it wasn't her fault. So what I believe happened was because she did my thyroid, my temples, and she hit different spots in my body that haven't been activated. She reactivated all of my antibodies in my body, my thyroid, everything. And that sent me into a pretty massive flare, but not enough to make me take my prednisone. So that's a hallelujah, you guys, because that's what my doctor wanted me to do. As soon as I experienced a flare or had pleurisy starting. Pleurisy is the inflammation around my lining of my lungs. When that happens, I can't breathe. When I can't breathe, it feels like there's a lot of pressure in my chest. And So the prednisone is to release all that, to relieve all the pain, and so I can breathe better. So my goal was to not get on prednisone while we waited for this new medicine to kick in. So, does cupping work? Yes, it does. It does work, and I recommend it for anybody that experiences chronic pain, anybody that experiences any type of autoimmune or illnesses that you've taken a medicine for, that you are trying to find natural healing. I definitely suggest it. Did I stop taking all my medicines? No, I didn't stop taking any of my medicines. I just used it on top of to see if I can not take prednisone. So the prednisone was given to me in case my body went into a flare, so my body can calm down from overacting. They gave me the prednisone, but I have not taken the prednisone thanks to the cupping. So yeah, so all that being said, I just wanted to let you guys know on the update. We do have an appointment coming up in June, and that appointment in June is going to go over things like, do we need another medicine to kind of help calm down your body? So what's still happening is I'm still having flares, maybe every 2 to 3 weeks. The last one was a big one, but I think it was activated because of the cupping. And it wasn't bad enough to where I had to take prednisone. So that's a big win. That's not as a big of a flare that I've normally had. So my big flares are, say, at a 10. This last one was maybe a 7, maybe even a 6, because I couldn't breathe on my own, and the pleurisy only lasted a couple days. The body flare lasted 7 to 8 days, maybe 10 days, but it wasn't as bad. It was just a prolonged flare. The aches and pains in my body are still there. So my elbows, my knees, my spine, my pelvic area, my hips and my feet. So everything's still kind of achy. My hands are still kind of achy. So I just have to learn how to, they're less achy. Some of them are less achier than they were. But things like my knees are still achy a lot. So things that are messing up my everyday life would be my knees, my elbows, my hands, and sometimes my feet. So because of that, the doctor thinks that the infusion is going to be the next step. We don't know if the infusion is going to be, I don't know if the infusion is going to be monthly or weekly. I've looked up several different things about it. I don't know anything about it. I've also have researched good things about it, that people have gotten off of all of their medicines and just been on the Benlysta to get their body, the Benlysta infusion to get their body to get better. And a lot of people have had good reactions and experiences with the infusion to get their body almost back to completely normal how they were before the medicines. So that's kind of exciting, but I don't know that I want to try this medicine yet, so I'm still debating it, if that's even going to be a go for me. So anyways, just wanted to give you guys a heads up. This is where I'm at. Feeling pretty good. I actually spent some time in New York with my daughter and my sister, and in New York I actually was able to walk about almost 20 miles in 3 days maybe. We walked a lot and we saw a lot, and my body didn't act crazy until I had a pizza and decided to put garlic on top of it because I thought it was Parmesan cheese. And by the time I realized it was too late, I was like, well, I'm still gonna eat the pizza, and I ate the pizza, and it wasn't extremely bad, but it did mess me up. And I waited too long to eat, so my body, those type of things messed up my body. But other than that, my body has been feeling pretty good. I have noticed that garlic is still my number one trigger. I had a pickle soaked in garlic type juice yesterday and the day before, and decided to go for a walk yesterday, and then my spine and my hips were not okay last night. So this morning I woke up extremely tired, So not only was my body aching, didn't allow me to sleep correctly, it also caused me to be extra sleepy today and tired. So thank God for makeup and the makeup people and just makeup in general, whoever invented it, because you slap some on and you look like you woke up and you've been up all, like, you're just well rested. But it's the makeup, y'all. It's the makeup. So anyways, feeling pretty good. That I get on here to share a little bit. I thank you guys for your prayers, for your thoughts, and for your good vibes. I'm praying that you start feeling better, whatever your journey may be, and that you don't give up. And journal your journey. Like, let somebody else see your story. Share your story. You don't know who your story is going to touch. I've had a couple people reach out to me and question some of the things that's worked and hasn't worked. So you tell me also what's working for you. Share with us, with me, so I can learn from you. That's it for now. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'll keep you guys posted on after my next appointment to see what my next step is. So thank you. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.